Welcome back to part 7 of our UK Theory Test series. Are you ready to ace that test and hit the road with confidence? You're in the right place. In this episode, we'll be tackling key topics that often trip people up, so stay focused and take notes. Remember, every question brings you one step closer to success. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next part. Let's get started. Question 1. Which sign means that the national speed limit applies? The answer is D. Question 2. What does a sign with a brown background show? A. Minor roads. B. Motorway routes. C. Primary roads. D. Tourist directions. The answer is D. Tourist directions. Question 3. What should the driver of the gray car be especially aware of? A. Traffic following behind. B. Empty parking spaces. C. The uneven road surface. D. Doors opening on parked cars. The answer is D. Doors opening on parked cars. Question 4. You're waiting to emerge at a junction. Your view is restricted by parked vehicles. What can help you to see traffic on the road you're joining? A. Checking for traffic in your interior mirror. B. Reflections of traffic in shop windows. C. Making eye contact with other road users. D. Looking for traffic behind you. The answer is B. Reflections of traffic in shop windows. Question 5. You're driving on a wet road. What should you do if you have to stop your vehicle in an emergency? A. Keep both hands on the steering wheel. B. Apply the parking brake and foot brake together. C. Select reverse gear. D. Give an arm signal. The answer is A. Keep both hands on the steering wheel. Question 6. You're driving along a country road and see this sign. What should you do after dealing safely with the hazard? A. Check your tire pressures. B. Accelerate briskly. C. Switch on your hazard warning lights. D. Test your brakes. The answer is D. Test your brakes. Question 7. When may you overtake another vehicle on the left? A. When a slower vehicle is traveling in the right-hand lane of a dual carriageway. B. When you're in a one-way street. C. When approaching a motorway slip road where you'll be turning off. D. When the vehicle in front is signaling to turn left. The answer is B. When you're in a one-way street. Question 8. On what type of road surface may anti-lock brakes be ineffective? A. Firm. B. Smooth. C. Loose. D. Dry. The answer is C. Loose. Question 9. Tell me where you would find the information for the recommended tire pressures for this car and how tire pressures should be checked. A. Check the manual or online on the manufacturer's website. B. Use a reliable tire pressure gauge. C. Check the spare tire. D. All the above. The answer is D. All the above. Question 10. Show me how you would set the demister controls to clear all the windows effectively. A. Set fan to maximum. B. Set heat to maximum. C. Turn air conditioning on if you have it. D. All the above. The answer is D. All the above. Question 11. You're driving a vehicle that has anti-lock brakes. How should you apply the foot brake when you need to stop in an emergency? A. Rapidly and gently. B. rapidly and firmly. C. Slowly but firmly. D. Slowly and gently. The answer is B. Rapidly and firmly. Question 12. What should you do if your trailer starts to swerve or snake? A. Brake firmly. B. Steer sharply. C. Increase speed. D. Reduce speed gently. The answer is D. Reduce speed gently. Question 13. There's been a heavy fall of snow. What should you consider before driving in these conditions? A. Whether your journey is essential. B. Whether you should fit an amber flashing beacon to your car. C. Whether you should wear sunglasses to reduce the glare. D. Whether you should drive without wearing your seatbelt. The answer is A. Whether your journey is essential. Question 14. What does this sign mean? A. Direction park and ride car park. B. No parking for buses or coaches. C. Direct to bus and coach park. D. Parking area for cars and coaches. The answer is A. Direction park and ride car park. Question 15. You're being overtaken by a long, heavily laden lorry. What should you do if it's taking a long time for it to overtake? A. Slow down. B. Hold your speed. C. Change direction. D. Speed up. The answer is A. Slow down. Question 16. You're about to overtake. What should you do when you see this sign? A. Hold back until you can see clearly ahead. B. Overtake the other driver as quickly as possible. C. Switch your headlights on before overtaking. D. Move to the right to get a better view. The answer is A. Hold back until you can see clearly ahead. Question 17. You arrive at an incident. There's no danger from fire or further collisions, and the emergency services have been called. What's your first priority when attending to an unconscious motorcyclist? A. Check whether they're breathing. B. Check whether they have any bruising. C. Check whether they have any broken bones. D. Check whether they're bleeding. The answer is A. Check whether they're breathing. Question 18. Which road users benefit from toucan crossings? A. Tram and train drivers. B. Car drivers and motorcyclists. C. Bus and lorry drivers. D. Cyclists and pedestrians. The answer is D. Cyclists and pedestrians. Question 19. What does this motorway sign mean? A. They're countdown markers to a bridge. B. They warn of a police control ahead. C. They're distance markers to the next telephone. D. They're countdown markers to the next exit. The answer is D. They're countdown markers to the next exit. Question 20. When would you use the right-hand lane on a 3-lane motorway? A. When you're driving above the speed limit. B. When you're turning right. C. When you're overtaking. D. When you're trying to save fuel. The answer is C. When you're overtaking. Question 21. Which is the cap for the windscreen washer reservoir? The answer is C. Question 22. You arrive at the scene of a motorcycle crash. No other vehicle is involved. The rider is unconscious and lying in the middle of the road. What's the first thing you should do? A. Give the rider reassurance. B. Move the rider out of the road. C. Clear the road of debris. D. Warn other traffic. The answer is D. Warn other traffic. Question 23. What does this sign mean? A. End of restricted speed area. B. End of restricted parking area. C. End of clearway. D. End of cycle route. The answer is A. End of restricted speed area. Question 24. What should you do to reduce the risk of your vehicle catching fire? A. Check out any strong smell of fuel. B. Use fuel additives. C. Avoid driving with a full tank of fuel. D. Keep water levels above maximum. The answer is A. Check out any strong smell of fuel. Question 25. Your vehicle has broken down on a motorway. In which direction should you walk to find the nearest emergency telephone? A. In the direction shown on the marker posts. B. In the direction of the nearest exit. C. Facing oncoming traffic. D. With the traffic flow. The answer is A. In the direction shown on the marker posts. Question 26. Why is it particularly important to check your vehicle before making a long motorway journey? A. Continuous high speeds increase the risk of your vehicle breaking down. B. Motorway services areas don't deal with breakdowns. C. You'll have to do more harsh braking on motorways. D. The road surface will wear down the tires faster. The answer is A. Continuous high speeds increase the risk of your vehicle breaking down. Question 27. Show me how you would check that the direction indicators are working. A. Indicate right or left. B. Start the car while the examiner is behind it. C. Turn on the hazard warning lights. D. Set the alarm while you are in the car. The answer is A. Indicate right or left. Question 28. You're turning right onto a dual carriageway. What should you do before emerging? A. Position your vehicle well to the left of the side road. B. Make sure that you leave enough room for a vehicle behind. C. Check that the central reservation is wide enough for your vehicle. D. Stop, apply the handbrake, and then select a low gear. The answer is C. Check that the central reservation is wide enough for your vehicle. Question 29. When should you use the left-hand lane of a motorway? A. When you're making a phone call. B. When the road ahead is clear. C. When your vehicle breaks down. D. When you're overtaking slower traffic in the other lanes. The answer is B. When the road ahead is clear. Question 30. What should you do when you're following a learner driver who stalls at a junction? A. Stay very close behind and flash your headlights. B. Start to rev your engine if they take too long to restart. C. Immediately steer around them and drive on. D. Be patient as you expect them to make mistakes. The answer is D. Be patient as you expect them to make mistakes. Question 31. You're driving at night. What should you do if you're dazzled by a vehicle behind you? A. Brake sharply to a stop. B. Switch your rear lights on and off. C. Set your mirror to the anti-dazzle position. D. Set your mirror to dazzle the other driver. The answer is C. Set your mirror to the anti-dazzle position. Question 32. When must you contact the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Agency, DVLA? A. When you change your vehicle. B. When you use your vehicle for work. C. When you get a parking ticket. D. When your vehicle's insurance is due. The answer is A. When you change your vehicle. Question 33. What's the speed limit for a car towing a caravan on a dual carriageway? A. 70 miles per hour. B. 60 miles per hour. C. 40 miles per hour. D. 50 miles per hour. The answer is B. 60 miles per hour. Question 34. What should you do when you're driving along a road that has a series of road humps? A. Set your car's cruise control. B. Brake firmly when you reach each road hump. C. Vary your speed between each road hump. D. Stay at a reduced speed for the whole stretch of road. The answer is D. Stay at a reduced speed for the whole stretch of road. Question 35. What should you do if a tire bursts while you're driving? A. Brake as quickly as possible. B. Pull on the handbrake. C. Continue on at a normal speed. D. Pull up slowly at the side of the road. The answer is D. Pull up slowly at the side of the road. Question 36. Why should you switch off your rear fog lights when the fog is cleared? A. To stop the engine losing power. B. To stop draining the battery. C. To prevent dazzling following drivers. D. To allow your headlights to work. The answer is C. To prevent dazzling following drivers. Question 37. What part of the car does the law require you to keep in good condition? A. Seat belts. B. Gears. C. Transmission. D. Door locks. The answer is A. Seat belts. Question 38. You're following a vehicle on a wet road. You stay a safe distance behind it. What should you do if a driver overtakes you and pulls into the gap you've left? A. Stay close to the other vehicle until it moves on. B. Try to overtake safely as soon as you can. C. Drop back to regain a safe distance. D. Flash your headlights as a warning. The answer is C. Drop back to regain a safe distance. Question 39. You arrive at the scene of a crash where someone is bleeding heavily from a wound in the arm. Nothing is embedded in the wound. What could you do to help? A. Get them a drink. B. Dab the wound. C. Apply pressure over the wound and raise the arm. D. Apply pressure over the wound and keep the arm down. The answer is C. Apply pressure over the wound and raise the arm. Question 40. You're on a motorway. What should you do if there's a red cross showing on the signs above your lane only? A. Continue in that lane and look for further information. B. Pull onto the hard shoulder. C. Don't continue in that lane. D. Stop and wait for an instruction to proceed. The answer is C. Don't continue in that lane. Question 41. What type of emergency vehicle is fitted with a green flashing beacon? A. Fire engine. B. Road gridder. C. Doctor's car. D. Ambulance. The answer is C. Doctor's car. Question 42. You're traveling along a residential street. There are parked vehicles on the left-hand side. Why should you keep your speed down? A. You may set off car alarms. B. So that oncoming traffic can see you more clearly. C. There may be delivery lorries on the street. D. Children may run out from between the vehicles. The answer is D. Children may run out from between the vehicles. Question 43. What should the driver of the red car, arrowed, do? A. Quickly drive behind the pedestrian in the road. B. Wait for the pedestrian in the road to cross. C. Wave towards the pedestrians who are waiting to cross. D. Tell the pedestrian in the road she shouldn't have crossed. The answer is B. Wait for the pedestrian in the road to cross. Question 44. What should you do if the traffic in the left-hand lane is slowing? A. Accelerate past the vehicles in the left-hand lane. B. Move across and continue in the right-hand lane. C. Pull up on the left-hand verge. D. Slow down, keeping a safe separation distance. The answer is D. Slow down, keeping a safe separation distance. Question 45. How should you drive when you're driving along a road that has road humps? A. Always keep to the maximum legal speed. B. Drive slowly at school times only. C. Maintain a reduced speed throughout. D. Accelerate quickly between the humps. The answer is C. Maintain a reduced speed throughout. Question 46. A collision has just happened. An injured person is lying in a busy road. What's the first thing you should do? A. Warn other traffic. B. Place them in the recovery position. C. Treat the person for shock. D. Make sure the injured person is kept warm. The answer is A. Warn other traffic. Question 47. You're on a 3-lane motorway. Which lane are you in if there are red reflective studs on your left and white ones to your right? A. On the hard shoulder. B. In the middle lane. C. In the right-hand lane. D. In the left-hand lane. The answer is D. In the left-hand lane. Question 48. You're driving past a line of parked cars. What should you do if a ball bounces out into the road ahead? A. Continue driving at the same speed and flash your headlights. B. Stop and wave the children across to fetch their ball. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for children. D. Continue driving at the same speed and sound your horn. The answer is C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for children. Question 49. What does it mean if your insurance policy has an excess of £500? A. Your vehicle is insured for a value of £500 if it's stolen. B. The insurance company will pay the first £500 of any claim. C. You'll be paid £500 if you don't claim within 1 year. D. You'll have to pay the first £500 of the cost of any claim. The answer is D. You'll have to pay the first £500 of the cost of any claim. Question 50. When will a new car need its first MOT test? A. 7 years. B. 5 years. C. 1 year. D. 3 years. The answer is D. 3 years. That brings us to the end of Part 7 of our UK Theory Test series. Hopefully, you're feeling more confident and ready to take on the test. Keep practicing, review any tricky areas, and don't forget to check out the next part for even more essential tips. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode. Drive safe, and see you soon.